Hi everyone, Caster here. So I just found this page and read about Cyno's kit. I don't know if this is true or not. Anyway, you can even search this on Google. So let's go straight to his kit. His normal attack will perform normal attack stuff. But if you do charge attack, that is when he will be doing the jump dash attack, dealing electro damage. And then his elemental skill, you can use his elemental skill much better after using ult. Or just like Razor, use his elemental skill, pop his ult, then do his elemental skill again. However, it does not state that it will reset the cooldown though. But it says that after using elemental burst, he will be under Paxorn Pathir state. Then by using his elemental skill again, it will then further extend the duration of his elemental bursts. And also, instead of doing just a normal elemental skill, Cyno will instead deal an AoE electro damage called the Mortuary Rite, which is almost 200% additional damage at talent level 10. While his elemental burst, his Anubis form is called the Paxorn Pathir state, just like Razor's ult having stand. So with this, his attacks will be converted to electro damage that cannot be overridden. Also, his elemental mastery and resistance to interruption will increase, and gains electro charge damage immunity. Cyno's passive skill, the best thing to do is to level up Cyno to 90, since he is going to be a DPS. So with this, he can unlock 2 of his great passive, called Featherfall Judgment. It simply states that every time Cyno is in burst form, he will do a stance at intervals. And also by using his elemental skill, while having that certain stance, he will then activate the Judication effect that will increase elemental skill damage by 35% and firing 3 Deathstalker bolts similar to Razor C6 based on Cyno's base attack but as electro damage, which is considered as elemental skill damage. Passive is called Authority over the 9 bows. It simply states that Cyno's elemental mastery will increase his elemental burst normal attack damage and dust stalker bolt damage by 250% of his elemental mastery. So probably instead of equipping him with attack stance, I think it's safe to say that elemental mastery stance will be the go-to artifact for him. Not be discussing his constellation that much because getting until Constellation 2 of Cyno is enough. Like, Constellation 1 states that his normal attack speed will increase by 20% after using his elemental burst. Genshin, you probably don't need to spend this much, and also the duration will be refreshed after using elemental skill while he's at his burst form. Like, as long as you have Constellation 1, burst form, then pop his elemental skill, his normal attack speed will increase by 20%. Constellation 2 will increase both crit rate and crit damage by 15% and 30% respectively for 4 seconds. The only reason that I'm seeing Cyno for him to be using 4-piece Thundering Fury would be Constellation and probably just Team Comp as well for additional damage, but most of us won't be having C4, so I might have as well not discuss it because basically, Cyno will be a red and energy recharge battery for Constellation 4, except him, so it's not really worth it. This C6, I don't know if it's worth it, because he would just gain a stack of bolt, like 8 of it, and that bolt will hit enemies, also similar to Razor C6, scaling with Cyno's EM and base attack, while he's using his elemental burst. Like imagine him ripping enemies, then like a bunch of Thunderbolt will hit mobs like every hit. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching.